वहाँ से निकाल रहा है मुझे ये वाला बंद है तो आप वहाँ से जाके यस सर good morning to all. Sir, we are live today. And first, we'll start with questions that are already asked to us. Ravi Prashant has asked, Sir, when I speak in loud voice, it seems like I am shouting. But I'm not exactly shouting. So how a balance of loud speaking loudly and being assertive?
Yogita, good morning, everybody. Yogita, please may I have the question again? I didn't get you clearly.
One Ravi Prashant has asked, Sir, when I speak in loud voice, it seems that I am shouting. I do not want to sound shouting, and he's asking how to sound assertive without being allowed.
Okay, fine. Good morning, Prasad. See, the thing is like this. Your concept of assertiveness is, not correct. And you feel that shouting actually means being assertive. A lot of people think that way. That is not correct. Please visit my website and read about assertiveness. Assertiveness means being fair to others and demanding fairness to yourselves. It has got nothing to do with shouting or trying to impose yourself on others, and actually being a behavior of obnoxious nature, which generally we think is assertiveness. That is incorrect. So first get this clarity that what is the meaning of assertiveness. Now, second thing is, if in normal course of life, the way you speak is shouting, then continue doing that. But if you are trying to raise your volume with the intent of imposing yourself and preventing others from speaking, then it is not a right thing to do. And it is shouting, and it would be construed as that only. So, what my suggestion to you is, please speak in the normal tone that you speak, and that is good enough. You don't have to shout. Shouting is not assertiveness, it is to some extent an irritating behavior, which is not, I mean, I do not approve of it. A lot of people do it. Coaching academies promote this kind of thought process and these kind of actions. I'm totally against it. Thank you.
Uh, Roshni has asked, Sir, could you tell if assessors have previous knowledge about the performance of the candidates? Do they evaluate the candidate freshly in the sense the previous performance is not there, and do they compare? Has the candidate improved from the past?
Assessors just do not have any information of the past performance of the individual, except that what you have given yourself in the form, and that is whether you got recommended or you were not recommended. That is the only information we have access to. We do not have the record and details and all that of the performance. That all is held with the IPR in Delhi and to the board where you had reported. So that is what it is. And we really don't have this kind of time that we can, go on searching out the past data of the people who had attended SSB with us previously. So neither time is there, nor desire is there, nor is it serving any great purpose. We are not interested. So that is, Roshni, my answer to you. Probably you are worried that because you are going to the same selection center, things will not work out. Please don't get bothered by these ideas. These are all misconceptions created by coaching academies and websites and what do you call misguided persons involved with the SSB. So it makes no sense. What you should do is go and listen to the video of our success stories, particularly one person by the name of Pranav Raghav, who got recommended in his 19th, 20th, and 21st attempts. And Rohit, whose interview is yet to be recorded, will do it soon. He was recommended in his 22nd attempt. So if all these things were of great relevance, then these people would definitely not have got recommended. I hope your question has been settled. Thank you very much, Rashmi.
Yes, sir. Aryan Sharma has asked, Sir, actually I was asked this question by the interviewing officer. Why do you want to join? Do you want to join Indian Army for money? I just wanted to know how to answer if money should be the answer for joining Indian Army. What mindset should I have?
See, once again, the problem is that I find it very difficult to answer questions which are created by the websites and coaching academies and the mindset which you people are living with. No Frills Academy's mindset is, or the philosophy is that be honest and answer truthfully. If your main agenda to join army is only money, say so. If you are competent enough, you will be selected. And if you are not competent, you can give the best possible reasons, you will still be rejected. So don't get involved in all these kinds of trying to find out good answers, ideal answers, top figuring in Google and all that. That is not required. What the interviewing officer wants to know is what is your reason for joining. So please state that reason honestly and try and do no such research of what are good answers, and also try and do no research of what are good answers. You see, actually, this concept of preparation for interview which is promoted by a lot of these websites and coaching academies. And I have myself seen aspirants filling up registers that this is CIQ1, this is CIQ2, this is CIQ3. These will be the questions and these will be the answers I will be giving. And these will be the probing questions which will emerge. So then I will give these answers and blah, blah, blah. You keep filling up registers. And let me assure you, all these people who fill up these registers will get rejected 95%. 5% may get recommended. But doing all these kind of tactics is a very, very, assured way of getting rejected. Please don't get involved in all these things. Don't try to know any ideal answers. Just give your answer. If your answer is money, say so without any hesitation. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Rajesh Khanna has asked, sir, my doubt is in case of arriving at group consensus, the point of the group is not logical or not relatable, especially in the PPDT picture. Should I then support the point of view of the group just to arrive at a consensus?
No, you should never do this kind of a thing in life. And PPDT is not separated from life. If everybody in your family is towing a wrong line and going towards a poor decision, you should make a stand and say this is wrong. And that is what you should do. So the same thing is there in PPDT also. If you are a group of 12, 15 and 13 of them are saying something which is illogical, please do not agree with that. By agreeing with that, you are becoming a party to an illogical consensus, which is not a good idea. So please don't do it. Like, for example, today we have these bulldozers running over, alleged illegal constructions, and there are a lot of people who are cheering it. What a great job bulldozers are doing, and bulldozers is being, is a great thing, and that's what this Godi media is also publicizing. This is absolutely unconstitutional. It is illegal. It is a jungle Raj kind of a working mechanism. It has got nothing to do with democracy. So all these people who are so no sensible person should be supporting these. And if in your family you find everyone is cheering for these bulldozers, then please explain to them that your thinking is wrong. It is incorrect. And try and tell them, please read the constitution you would have read in your civics book. If your father has not read, show him the preamble. What does it say? And what things are like, what the rule of democracy should mean. So, towing the line just because it is popular is you're being party to stupidity. So you're seeing that. I just gave this example because I just saw it happening in Indian society. So PPDT is a sample of Indian society. So there, that if they toe a wrong line, which is stupid, you don't become party to that, and you give them reasons why it is not correct what they're doing, and that's what you should be doing, not just in PPDT, always and every time in life, and that is the right thing to do. So, hopefully, the selectors most of the time are sensible, and if you behave in this manner, your chances of selection should be much higher, or in this case, getting screened in would be much better than the people who are just हाँ में हाँ मिलाने वाले जो हैं. Don't be that. Yeah, thank you.
Sir, Shankar Shekhar Panigrahi has asked, sir, how to explain my failure in my written examination?
Don't give any explanation, just state the truth, whatever it is. If you did not work hard, say so. If you are not clear in your studies, say so. If you are a dud, say so. That's what it is. How would I know what is your reason for failure? In what I know broadly, that my experience tells when I was the interviewing officer, people used to give me start reasons from, grandmother was ill, then motorbike accident took place, then falana took place, which were all bullshit. The major reason was that you were incompetent and you did not work hard enough. You were insincere. So the correct thing in most cases, 95% of the cases is this. And you should state honestly that you were responsible for your poor result because you did not work sincerely enough. Say that, and that will actually be a good thing because it will give an indicator that you are accepting your mistakes and you are willing to improve. And once again, I will be repeating, please go to the case of our student Ajay Singh Rajpurohit. His story is written on our website. If you take our ebook or buy our book, it will be given there. He was one person who took 6 years to pass his engineering, and thereafter he got selected, and he is an officer in the Indian Army today. So he accepted his mistakes and genuinely improved. So it was not held against him because whatever mistakes you have made, you can't change them. So by trying to just rationalize actions which are incorrect by giving some logics which are in itself quite illogical, is these are ideas which are promoted by websites and coaching academies, but not by No Frills Academy. We believe in answering the truth, and you can see the success stories of our students. They are based on simple, systematic hard work and no hera fairy, no manipulation, no trying to impress anybody. That's what we promote, and that is what I suggest you should do. Just answer honestly, whatever is the reason. Thank you.
Uh, Pulkit Mins has asked, sir, if a candidate is not good at studies and being asked by interviewing officer, why didn't you get good marks? The similar question, sir, I science stream, I did not do well. How to answer something that was not done well earlier? This perhaps maybe
So,
the
once again, I will repeat it is the same question which was I was answering earlier. Your answer should be that I was insincere, I did not work hard enough, and I deserved what I got. So that is the correct answer. Balanced manipulative answers, all of you know very well. And I have been listening to all those, and it means nothing to me. I would have preferred a person answering honestly. So, but generally, I find that the Indian society, particularly if they have made a mistake, they give dishonest answers, and that goes across the board to the right to the top of our society. ये demonetization क्यों किया and lockdown क्यों किया, they will keep giving justifications for that, but justification does not exist. These were stupid decisions, they were taken, but willingness to accept these mistakes is not there. So at least you don't do these things. And thing is that selectors are sensible, they will accept genuine reasons. I mean, it's the same answer which I gave to the previous question. Be honest and answer truthfully. By being dishonest, you are not going to improve your chances in any way. Thank you.
Uh, sir, Hitesh Gupta has asked, sir, I am conference out thrice. Currently, I am preparing for the same. I am also selected as an airman at IAF, Indian Air Force. Sir, should I join or should I wait and prepare?
You should join as the airman straight away.
Yes, sir.
You will get opportunities to prepare. There is no problem. If you have got the motivation and the determination, you will be able to work your way up through that. Once you have been cleared to join as an airman, it's a good job. Don't leave it because today the situation in Indian society is very bad. There are very limited jobs. You know what kind of state our economy is into. It's in a horrible shape. employment situation is bad, so you are getting a very good job, which will secure your future as also that of your family. There is no point taking such risks by foregoing this opportunity which you already have in your hand. So my advice to anyone listening to us is that if you got this any job opportunity which is good, please take it, and thereafter try and move ahead in whatever way you can. But leaving an opportunity which has come your way will not be a rational thing to do, and particularly in these difficult times which I have explained. Thank you.
Anonymous person has asked, sir, how to generate interest in reading books? When I try to read books, I get bored.
So that means you're not interested. So you see, motivation is something which you cannot buy a chip from outside. You know, it is not possible. So you will have to develop your own motivation to acquire knowledge. If your desire, thirst for knowledge is there, then you will be able to read and you will be able to assimilate whatever you have read, grasp it, and apply it. If you are not interested, you will not be able to do. Fine. So no formula for getting motivated exists anywhere in the world. You can't get it. I cannot give you an answer. You will have to get your own motivation from inside. Fine. If you're not interested, I can't make you interested. You would have heard the popular saying that कि आप जो है प्यासे को कुएं तक ले जा सकते हो लेकिन पानी तो खुद ही पीना पड़ता है। ठीक, तो जब प्यास होगी तो आप सीखेंगे, नॉलेज एक्वायर करेंगे। जबरदस्ती जो है ये शायद कहीं ऐसा पॉसिबिलिटी है कि किसी ने बताया होगा फर्जी हॉबी डेवलप करने का। अभी मेरी स्टूडेंट से बात हो रही थी, किसी कोचिंग एकेडमी में गए थे, उन्हें बताया किसी बड़े सीनियर इंटरव्यूइंग ऑफिसर ने कि तुम बेटा ये डेवलप कर लो ये हॉबी तो बहुत अच्छा होगा। आई डोंट सपोर्ट ऑल दीज थिंग्स। जो है हॉबी असल में है तो है, नहीं है तो नहीं है। जो अपना बेसिक चीजें हैं उनको इम्प्रूव करिए। फाइन। So don't get into no फर्जी वाला in No Frills Academy. Only straight काम जो है। तो ये जो है हॉबी डेवलप करना और रीडिंग में जबरदस्ती इंटरेस्ट डेवलप कर पाना जो है, ये इसका कोई सोल्यूशन कोई नहीं दे सकता है। आप पे जेन्युइनली इनर डिजायर होनी चाहिए तभी बात। थैंक यू।
Yes, sir. Tushar Krishna Manning asked, sir, how to quickly find teams for PPDT and TAT? There was a previous person who had asked within 30 seconds how to think of a story.
Fine, I will give a combined answer to these, and you can what you can do. You can Yogita can take it this portion out and put it separately also. What my interaction with numerous students, has given me the inputs that the first fear people have is that 30 seconds is too less a time to be able to construct a story. So this is one very big falsehood which is promoted by a lot of coaching academies, because all these the nonsensical ideas originate from there only, or now these websites. So this is the absolutely nonsensical idea. You can very much decipher as to what is going on in the picture by seeing it, and it often may take 5-7 seconds only. You may not require 30 seconds. 30 seconds is actually hell of a long time, because in 30 seconds someone like Usain Bolt would have run 300 meters. That's a pretty long time. So so this is first falsehood. So just eradicate this falsehood from your mind that a story cannot be constructed in 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a very long time. So this is first falsehood. Now, the second misconception which people have with this TAT and PPDT is that what they do is they just describe the scene, and they just interpreting the scene they feel is they've done an adequate job. That is not okay. When you write a story, there should be some issue which the main character should resolve. Let us say, for example, you are shown the scene of a railway platform, and there are persons doing their action. Somebody is deboarding a train, somebody is receiving somebody is selling something, somebody is walking, some police carrying some luggage. Such kind of things are happening, which is a very routine platform scene. Now, in this, some people who think that this is a description of scene is an appropriate story, they would just say that X Y Z went to the railway station and he saw this thing was happening, and they write 8 9 lines, which is just description that the person went and he boarded his train and he saw this happening, that happening, and all that. This is no story. A story should have some purpose. Like in the same picture, if you had written a story that this person had cleared his SSB for IMA, and he prepared in this manner, he got success, and today he is very happy to be going through this major change in his life, in his career, and he is going to join the Indian Military Academy for training, and he is looking forward to doing the training and becoming a good officer. This would be a sensible story, because the issue has come that how this person prepared, got himself ready, and now he has got success. So the issue was there, preparation for IMA, and now he's joining. So that thing is completed. Fine. So this is an appropriate story. So this is the second kind of mistake which people make. So these are very two common mistakes. One is that time नहीं है सोचने का होता है, और दूसरा डिस्क्राइब करके सीन को छोड़ दो. दोनों ही चीजें ठीक नहीं है, ये नहीं. एंड 30 सेकंड बहुत होते हैं. अगर ज्यादा भी लग जाए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, ज्यादा टाइम ले लीजिए. There, construct the complete story in your mind, and thereafter write a brief, crisp story in short, inside 3 minutes. That would also be good enough. And particularly if you are a repeater and you are writing story in PPDT, it is good to write a 3-minute kind of story, because for narration, you would not be getting more than 40 seconds. So it makes sense to follow these guidelines which I have just given. Right? I think the question has been answered, Yogita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Himanshu has asked, sir, how to remain confident in the last attempt?
Okay.
Especially for previously recommended student.
For previously recommended student.
And his last attempt.
Okay. See, confidence is has a direct correlation with your competence. Please go to our website and read our blog on self-confidence. It will give you a lot of clarity. But to build up this confidence, this is for present time, this is what you have to do. That whatever time you have, invest in improving the aspects which you consider are not very solid. And those things which are okay, also improve upon them further. Like certain things like general awareness, physical fitness, you can always do. Knowledge of your core subjects. These are some of the issues which are relevant to enhance your competence as far as your performance in SSB is concerned. So focus on these things. You see, actually the question in your mind is not so much to do with confidence. It is to do with the unnecessary worry which you are getting in your mind. The worries which are not going to help you. So you can read our blog on stage fright, presentation nerves, because then you get clarity there. To clarify things in brief here is, you see, these worries are not going to help. So if you think in a proactive manner and you actually conduct yourself as per the teachings of proactive behavior, that would imply that you would focus your energies on things which are in your control. So these results are totally not in your control. So you should not focus energies on these at all. So whatever is in your hands, I've already told you, focus on these things. And additional things worrying is not going to help. It will just be a wastage of energy and will give you no dividends. The other thing is to how to suppress these kind of thoughts would be that you can we are what makes us worry is that the result is important. That is one important ingredient of something which makes us worry. So importance part you can artificially reduce by telling your mind that this result is not important to me. I will manage something or the other in any case. So that way, the importance part will get reduced. The other thing is the uncertainty part. So the uncertainty part you can reduce by telling your mind that I will definitely get rejected. Because in any case, 90% people do get rejected. So think that I'll. So once the uncertainty has been removed, the pressure would be off, and actually your performance would get better, and you may get actually better results. So these are some of the methods which you can use to improve your confidence and thus enhance your performance. Fine. Thank you.
Sir. We will meet next time, Sunday, 10 a.m. And whatever queries that you have, you can directly write to us at nofrills@gmail.com. And we'll wind up for today. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Yogita.